Hi, I'm off to Economy Fabrics today. I need black satin. That's all I need. But I'm going in a fabric shop. Do you think that'll happen? Might come out with a few more maybe. It's happened before. Anyway, let's go and check out what they've got. Hi, I'm back from the shop. I got my black satin. Might have got a few more things. Yeah, it's a fabric shop. It's not gonna happen. Whoops. I'll show you better when I get home. Hi, I'm home with the fabric haul. Look, I promised I'd show you what I got. I really shouldn't be buying more fabric. Look, why? It'll be under here. This is my jewellery stuff. And then I'll show you properly another day. Fabric! Tons of other stuff. So I really shouldn't have bought any more, but I can't help myself. Not especially when I go to that Economy Fabrics. I love it there. Right, first of all, how cute is this jelly baby? Definitely a scrunchie, possibly a book cover, and maybe a bookmark or a wristlet. We shall see. And then I do love poppies, and my mum used to love poppies. So, of course, I had to get these. Poppies! Lots of poppies. So we've got poppy on white background, and I got poppy on black background. Again, they all look great on all the items. And then this one is a restock. Purple satin for my lovely Crafty JuJu named XL scrunchie I make. And then, again, this is what I needed too, the black satin. So I went in for that, well, technically I went in for that, but while I was in there I remembered I needed that. So yeah, I only needed them. Oh well. And I also picked up this out of the remnants bit, the sheer floral. I thought it would make a very gorgeous scrunchie. Can't help it, I see fabrics in my brain's just like, oh, I can make this. Oh, yeah, I know I can do that. Oh, it's terrible. Tell me. Tell me if you're the same, even if it's in a different type of area. Like you'll go to the garden centre, you see plants, but then again I'm bad at that too. Or you go shopping and you suddenly get an idea for a fantastic recipe to make. Well, I'm not like that, but you know what I mean. You see something, you get an idea for it, you have to have it. And then this one is like it's upholstery, and it's my favourite colour. I know I've got a lot of favourite colours, but for my house is very blue, dark blue, teals, purples, dark purples, and this is a teal suedette style fabric. First of all, thought boring. Then I noticed it's a boring thought. Cushions! Gotta have a cushion. But I'm trying to think of something a bit more exciting that I can make with it. So we'll see what happens anyway. But there you go. There's all my new fabrics. Never mind. I'll find somewhere to put them. I always do. everyone, just working on an order. So nice. This is a book cover. See it? Wednesday book cover with black lining on the inside. This lovely customer didn't just order one, she ordered two. And this one's got purple lining plus the matching wristlet. Oh, she's made my day. Thank you so much for ordering from me in my Etsy store. The other cool thing about this order is as well, this one she's custom asked for a custom size. She's got a Wednesday style rucksack bag, side bag, black bag. I'll get you a picture and flick it on in a minute. Anyway, she wanted it to be a lining for the bag. How cool is that? So fabric on the outside, and then we've got black satin shiny fabric on the inside, and each book cover protector, or now bag liner, maybe new business I sell, they come with a matching little bookmark for a little, no extra, just so you can use that, and that pops in there. But yes, that's the large size, and then the next size down. So if you want something like this, just send me a message and I'm sure I can do it for you. Yee, thank you. He's in the way. He's always in my way. No, we're not having my dinner. Bruce, I'm trying to get you to say hello. There he is. Hello. Yes, this is Bruce, the one that likes to get in my way and check I'm working. I think that's what he's doing really, other than waiting to see if he can get my bowl to lick out when I finish. Yeah. Flirt. No. Not having that bowl. He's such a flirt, aren't you? Big flirt. That's what you. There he is. You're such a flirt. I can belly rub, don't you, as well? He's pretending he doesn't, but he does like his belly rubbed. Right, I'm going now, Bruce. Go on, go work. Yeah, go work. Hello again. My bowl, not your bowl. My bowl. No, don't hold it up here. You're not having it still. Yeah, there he is. I'm going to sit and wait. Sit and wait. Mine. Yeah. Is it like a good boy now? Okay, sit like a good boy. Big softy, ain't you? Right. That looks much better. Thank you to hubby and our son. We're clearing it all and trimming it all back. We've got fresh seeds, fresh bulbs in, and vegetables in. Fingers crossed it all grows. Hi, it's Sunday. I've got 2 orders to make today and get packed up ready to post tomorrow morning. And then I'm going to get on my computer and I might start editing some of my new video footage for my next vlog. Alright, let's get to it. Hi, still Sunday. I decided to come outside and enjoy some of the sunshine and get on my planning for the week. But here, first of all, here's my view. Hi everyone, it's Monday. I thought you'd like to see what I did with those fabrics I naughtily bought last week. The ones that I didn't go in the fabric shop for, if you remember. Anyway, oh well, done now. This is what I made. Got some new scrunchies, the poppies. So we've got the white poppy background, the black poppy background, and then this one I decided to do half and half. So you get a bit of both. So if you can't decide whether you want the black background or white background, pick this one. I love how they work. Look how big they are. They're great. And they fit all my hair, and I have a lot of hair. But yeah, so they're them. And then the jelly babies had to be also done. Look, it's so cute. How big again? Nice and big and fluffy. You can have thick hair or thin hair for these. They'll work in all hair types. I can do them smaller if you want. These are my XL sizes, which are big, but I do a large and I can make them small as well for that. And then the floral see-through, said it would make a pretty scrunchie. Didn't have a lot of that fabric, so I'll probably only be able to actually make 2, just including this one. So if you want it, don't delay. And then The fabrics I went in for: black satin, purple satin. Gorgeous shiny scrunchies. I love my satin scrunchies though, so they catch the light so well, and they look gorgeous in hair. I'll have to show you one day what it looks like in my hair. So we got those, and then like with the poppies, I decided I wanted to try the half and half. So this one I've done half white, half black. I was thinking of Wednesday Addams from Addams Family, but after this week Beetlejuice 2 was released, so it actually's got that feel about it too. So if you're a Beetlejuice fan like I am, it's got that feel. And then there's the purple and black, where it's half and half. I'm really quite liking these mix fabrics, so might do some more of them. And last of all, I made some new wristlets. We have got Poppy, and Jelly Baby. So we've got the black Poppy, white background, and the Jelly Baby. These would also work well as lanyards if you wanted to order lanyards. All these new goodies will be listed in my shop Thursday after I launch this vlog number 2. So don't lose out. I don't know what I'm saying now. Yeah, don't take too long because there's not much of each one. So there you go. Thanks. I'm still in week 2 of vlogging. Today, the whole week is Mental Health Awareness Week, so I thought it'd be good for me to think about my mental health and just tell you what I do to try and help mine, and what I think I need to do to help mine. I'm a very smiley person, and I keep everything to myself as much as I can, but as I'm getting older and my condition's getting worse, it is getting harder to hide that, especially with my husband. He knows when I'm having a bad day by just looking at me. I keep trying to smile, but yeah, he can still tell. For instance, 5 years ago I was over 6 stone lighter. I was still very active, doing exercise class after exercise class. I loved my Zumba and spinning and all sorts, and I was managing it, no trouble. Then my conditions, I've had one of them since I was a child, decided to catch up with me and decided, oh, you're not doing that much anymore. So now, over 4 years, maybe getting into 5 years now, my back got to the point that I couldn't even walk with my crutch, because I was still managing work, because I worked at Tesco's and the checkouts and self-serve for only one shift towards the end, because that's all I could manage. But I was still doing it, still had that time. That was my time. I was managing to get out and do it alone. Well, anyway, I had to quit that job in the end, unfortunately, because I can't stand for long now without excruciating pain in my back. I can't sit for long without excruciating pain in my back. So either way, I'm screwed. But yeah, keep smiling. Could be worse. That's what I always say. Keep going, keep smiling. I'm gonna have to put on a t-shirt one day. I am. I'm doing what I always do, so I go off on a tangent. Sorry, but yeah, I had to stop work because my lower back slip disc area is. I always have had spasms going on my back, but I get to a point now I lock up. I can't move. In the night I'll try and move over and I can't. It feels like I'm paralysed in the from my waist. Just in my waist. My legs will still move. I can still move my feet, still move my arms, but my middle section just doesn't want to move. I just can't get from one side to the other very easily. I do worry that I wake my husband up a lot. He says I don't, but I must do them out. How much I have to move to try and get to turn over onto the other side, because you got to move. You get a dead arm on one side, you got to move to the other side, or lay on your back. If I lay on my back, I'm stuck like a turtle, as my husband says. I can't move. Anyway, so yeah, my back has got to the point. It has not helped me mentally. I've always dealt with my issues. I've got on, I've cracked on, I've pushed myself. My mum always used to tell me off for pushing myself too far, she said. My husband's always told me I've pushed myself too far, but at the time I could do it, so I wanted to do it. Whereas now I need to tell myself, just take it a little bit easier. You might not be able to do it so well. Or like the weekend, they did the gardening for me. I so wanted to help because I loved gardening, but my husband had to keep telling me off because I'd be sitting on my bum, so I'm not even up, but I'm still trying to pull a weed out, and he's telling me off because he knows just doing that bit of stretch, my back could go into spasms, or give it an hour or two, it will go into spasms, and then I'm screwed for the rest of the evening or the next day. Just how it is. I have to take every day, every moment as it comes. But anyway, where was I? Mental health, that's where I was. Yes, my mental health. I used to be fine with it. I could cope with it, but now because it's stopping me doing, even 4 years down the line, you'd think I'd be getting used to it, but no, I'm not. Stopping me doing what I want to do. I can't go out for a walk into the countryside. I live 15 minutes walk away from town, can't walk to town. If I go out in the car, I have to rely on someone coming with me to get the scooter out of the car for me, so I can then I can get about, which is fair enough. But if you saw Chesterfield, it's very cobbly in the town centre, and it's not great for a scooter. It jiggles your back around a bit, which my back then doesn't like. But so I only go into town once in a blue moon. I'll show you one day, don't worry. So yeah, I've still got some, I can still get out a little bit, but I have to go out with other people, so there's always relying on someone. So mentally that doesn't help me because I've always done everything myself. I've always been active and been able to do it for myself, and if a job needs doing, I do it. I was told when I was younger I'm a grafter because I just put my hands to it. I'll try it. Well, anyway, now say 4 years later, I'm still trying to work out where I go from now, and try new things. This year especially, I'm really trying to put my head around trying new things to help my mental health, because I can't stay stuck where I am. It's not good for anybody. It's not good for me, of course, but it's not good for people around me, my friends and my family, especially my kids. Nice. I want them to see that it doesn't matter if you've got a health issue. You can still do stuff. You can still go out, still have fun, have a social life. You're not stuck for good. Anyway, so with work, go to work part of my mental health. This year I started keeping a journal planner. Now, I'm very good at saying I want to do work, I want to get this done, but then days where I'm not feeling so great, I don't get a lot done. And then if the week's passed and I think, well, I've done not much this week, I feel worse. But with this planner, I'm finding, I'm only 4 weeks in using this planner, so maybe it's got time yet, but it's already working for me. I'm making notes and I'm writing ideas down of what I'd like to accomplish every day of that week, and then after that day I highlight it, and then by the end of the week I can look at that whole week and go, actually, yeah, I might have had a bad day, say Monday, or like last week when I had my 2-day migraine. I had those bad 2 days, but I made up for it on the other days. I cracked down, I got myself into my work, which I do love doing. That helps me a lot too. And then I could mark them off my book, and I still felt like I'd done something. Whereas usually, before I wrote it down, I didn't see this, so I couldn't tell I'd done anything. So, excuse my handwriting. I don't know if you can see. This week. I've got my list. I've got to highlight all these off because I did all them yesterday, and then I've got today. But if you go to last week, you can see all highlighted off. And because Emily's, my daughter, did that for me. Yeah, because it's all highlighted off, I can look at that and go, actually, you did do something, girl. You're not sat on your ass all day like people think you are. You are doing something. I'm not saying people, my friends and family know I'm not sat on my ass all day, especially my husband. He knows if I didn't have to be sat on my ass all day, I'll be doing something and then getting him to have to do something. So, I have to keep myself active. So, yeah, journal, motivation, mental health. Definitely get one of these if you've not got one, or a planner, or just a pound shop. This one's off Amazon. I saw another blogger use it, and it's got a monthly thing, a weekly thing, and then sections where you can write about how you can help yourself, improve yourself, and things you want to goal towards, and then you can look over the year and see if you've managed that. You can get cheaper options, obviously. Pound shop, they have notebooks, just any old notebook, but yeah, making notes, making lists is definitely helping. So I recommend that for your mental health if you're looking for something to help with your day-to-day and making it look like when you want to know you've done something, but up here your head's going, oh, you've done nothing this week, but then you can look in there and go, no, actually you've done something, so well done. Sounds a bit bad, doesn't it? Alright. The other thing I find I've started doing is taking time out for myself. What that means is, I know I'm at home all the time, but my head has always been, I've always had an active head, so I can't sit and do nothing. I can watch TV for a bit, I get into my TV programs, and every now and then, yeah, I binge a TV series and through a day or two, but usually it's when I'm at my worst, when I can't move, so I have to stay in bed, so of course I'm going to binge the TV. But then other times, I get so wrapped up in my work because I'm having a good week, so I just push myself, but then I make it worse for myself because I've pushed myself too far. Do I make sense? I think, well, I might do. Anyway, things to do, time out for me, is simple as sitting outside with a cup of tea, just listening to the birds. It can be sunny, it can be cloudy, it can be the middle of winter, but sitting outside for me does the wonders. Just get a bit of fresh air. It's like when COVID hit. Yes, we were all stuck in our houses, but my husband made it that there was somewhere in the garden I could sit, because at the time we were having a house extension done, so we didn't have a back garden that you could really use, but my kids and my husband made me an area where I could sit, and that meant the world to me and helped me out the world, because he knows how much it helps me getting that bit of fresh air and a bit of sunshine. Also helps my health because I've got low vitamin E, is it, or vitamin D? I have to double check. I never remember which way around it is. I've got both, I think, but yeah, well, anyway, the sun helps. Also, I like to listen to music. I find music is to my soul. It helps me so much. I like all sorts of music. It does depend what mood I'm in. Mainly I do listen to dance music because it's upbeat when I'm working, and helps so you get going a bit quicker. I've got this tattoo. Can you see that? Can you see that? Yeah. Music to my heartbeat. That's why I wanted that there. I thought it was because it was on my vein, so it's to my heart. Music to my heart. And also I'm constantly wearing these, my noise cancelling headphones, so if you see me with these on, if I'm sat outside, I'm having some time out and listening to my music, or I'm working in my office and I want to drown out the machine noise of the sewing machine. So yeah, I take time out. Another thing I do is spend a lot of time, obviously because I'm at home, a lot of time with my family. I've got a great family. I hate to brag, but I have. They couldn't be any more supportive. My husband, we've been together 23 years this year, married 19, so he knows me in and out. He knows when I'm trying to hide, I'm not upset in my face, or if I'm being cheeky and trying to do something I probably shouldn't have done, or he hears me moving and goes, stop doing that, I know what you're doing. Even the kids, they're 18 and 15 now, and they are even telling me off now because they know why I'm like. So yeah, it is good having them around to watch over me. I know my husband quite often says, you're right, and then he goes, oh sorry, I've said it a lot, and I'm like, no, it's fine, yes, I'm fine. My friends, I've got a lovely selection, close-knit friends. As you get older, I have realised it's better to have fewer than a ton, because then them friends are there for good. Them friends help you when needed, are supportive when needed, don't judge me for how I do need the help to get around, and you know what I mean, they don't make me feel less, they make me feel more. Even though when I'm in my wheelchair and we go out and things like that, I'm still normal. I know it's normal to be in a wheelchair, there's nothing unnormal to be in a wheelchair, but you know what I mean, it makes you feel, they make you feel good. I can't think of the right word, sorry, but yeah, I'm very lucky with the selection of friends that I have. I've got some from when I was at school, so again, have known me since I was 11, and then I've got some that I've met over time through living next door to, through fitness classes, and through the kids. So yeah, I'm very blessed with my family and my friends. So yeah, get yourself sorted out with that. Just get your family. If you can't get your family, just make sure try and get a good selection of friends. You only need 5, 10, not 20 plus. I used to want to be friends with everybody. I still will. I smile, I'll talk to anyone, I will. And I'm everyone's friend. I don't judge. If I don't know you, I'll talk to you. If I do know you, well, I'll still talk to you. But it got to a point in my life that I realised, actually, this is making my mental health worse, because I'm worrying about what other people think about me and wondering why they don't like me and why they don't invite me to this, but they'll do this with me and talk to me here but not there. Don't know if it's because I'm 41, I don't know if it's because I've got that age where you're like, actually, I've got friends that are better than me about going, well, if they can go, if they're like that with me. But yeah, it's took me till now to start realising some have stuck around and some haven't, so they're the ones that stuck around are the ones, obviously, the keepers. So yeah, look at me go, I'm talking loads, sorry. Yeah, right, another thing I need to do is get more sleep, but that's a bit hard at the moment because I've just been diagnosed with sleep apnea. My husband said it's quite scary sometimes. I've done this for years apparently, but I've never suffered really with it. He says I sometimes shallow breathe or stop breathing in my sleep and then go for a gasp of air. That's when I wake myself up. But yeah, with the pain in my body and back, that's enough to stop me sleeping. But with the sleep apnea, apparently that could be stopping me sleeping as well, which then is side effect, can be a knock-on effect to the pain in my back, well, making my pain in my back worse. So I'm waiting for a machine when they're free. One's free, and we'll try a machine. I keep saying I look like Bane from Batman, and so my poor husband's got to lay next to that every night when I get the machine. But if it helps, it helps, and I'll give anything to try medical wise. If it helps me, it helps me get it done. I need to take better care of myself. I know I've said I do stuff now for self-care, but I do know I need to take better care of myself. I'm better now at taking medication. I've been taking that till I got to 35. I didn't actually need anything other than paracetamol. So from 35 onwards, I've been having lots of medication to take. And I'm good at it now because I have it in my bedside drawer. I take it regularly, so there's no problem with that. So because I'm on one of them is an antidepressant, fluoxetine, I think that's how you say it. I take that regularly every morning, so apparently that helps with mental health, so I keep doing that. I need to pay more attention to my feelings, so when I do feel really low, instead of hiding it, I need to talk out loud more. I know I say I'm better at it, but I know I could be better at it, because I am still good at, if I get really upset, I'll disappear. Husband knows I'll just disappear upstairs and go on my own in the room and just be alone. I'd rather stay out of the way, not upset anyone else, not worry anyone else, but then I get told off because I should talk more. And then mentally, I need to keep mentally active because I can't physically keep active. My mental activity is work. I love creating anything. I'll put my hand to anything. If I've not tried making it and someone asks me if it's possible for me to do and I can understand how to do it, I will try. I will make it. I'm a visual learner, so YouTube's been a great source of education when it comes to learning how to do new things. Or if I need a slight recap of how I did something, say 6 months ago, if someone's asked me to do something again, I'm like, oh god, go through your list of last videos. Alright, look at that. But yeah, I'm a visual learner and I love learning new things. So say when I do get quiet, it's not often at the moment because I'm trying to rebrand myself and get myself going again, because I've had my Etsy shop for 13 years, but I've never really pushed it to a point where most businesses do now. But the kids were a lot younger, whereas now they're young adults, so I'm putting my love and all that into that. And it's also, like I say, keeping me active up here rather than me thinking the worst things. Where was I? I'm terrible, sorry. That's another thing. Fibro, brain fog. I really don't know where I was. I was talking about why I keep active mentally, wasn't I? Yes, keep mentally active. Keep mentally active is my business. So yeah, I don't get many orders, but every order I get, I appreciate, I love, I smile, I do a little seating dance, because it's giving me something to do, and that's why I keep doing it, and why I keep creating more, and why I want to push myself more at creating more, because it's keeping me going. And yeah, the kids don't need me as much as they used to, so I don't have to take them to weekend activities anymore, or make sure they've got something to do in the school holidays, because they're either on the computers hanging out with their friends, or they're like my daughter, she goes out and goes shopping and hangs out with her friends, so they don't want me all the time. We do have time together and we have family game time and all that, but yeah. Hi, sorry about that, my camera battery died. I think it's trying to give a hint that I may have talked long enough or too much about my mental health and how I cope with things. So where was I? Yes, I don't know, where was I? Anyway, I think I've talked enough about my mental health. If you've got any questions or you want someone to talk to, please leave me a message down below. Like and subscribe if you want to carry on watching about me and my life and how I cope weekly. I will say, managed 2 weeks in a row, so hopefully these vlogs will continue. But yeah, if you've got any questions or any concerns, or you just want someone to talk to about conditions you might have and how you cope, just pop a note down the bottom and I'll get back to you and we can have a chat. If you need a chat with anyone, I'm always here. I know I say that, I'm always here, but I am. And my friends know that, but yeah, if you need a chat, don't let yourself sit on your own, letting it go round and round your brain on your own and worrying about things and that. You need to get it out, vocalize it, and it make you feel so much better. Trust me. I know I still keep things in, but when I do get it out, it does help. So yeah, thanks again for watching this week's vlog. Vlog. And yeah, see you next week. Bye.